Kev, tell everyone why you started Kit Mask.
Well, manually masking canopies sucks, and somebody had to step in to save those countless kits from the shelf of doom.
And now we've got over 400 sets and counting. We've got old kits, new kits, forgotten kits, you name it.
Yeah. And if we don't have it, just ask.
Yeah, people don't realize we take custom requests. And we even have a service that gets you canopy masks for free.
We do.
Our masks are precision cut. They fit well. They're easy to apply. Kevin cuts and tests every set.
Several times.
Yeah, precision is kind of his thing.
And Janelle, she does everything else. She cares about each customer and is the heart of our business.
If you ever reach out, you're talking directly to us. Real people, real modelers.
And if you don't love your masks, we'll refund or replace them. No questions asked.
Visit kitmask.com, join the mailing list, and treat yourself to easier, cleaner masking.
Kit masks, made by a modeler for modelers.
Hey, what about me?
You're not a modeler.
Oh.
All right, Kentucky Dave, it is Derby month.
Yes, it is. It's almost Derby Day.
Almost Derby Day.
In fact, tomorrow is Oaks Day.
Yes, it is. It's going to be a rainy day for families to take themselves out and get soaking wet in the infield at Churchill Downs.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see. They've been predicting heavy rain for the last 4 days, and we haven't had a bit of it. I mean,
we had it here today.
Sprinkles. Oh,
we
did
had
you?
It here today. Oh, yeah.
Well, how are you doing?
I'm good, Dave. And as folks just heard, we got a new sponsor. Kit Mask has come on board to help us out.
Yes, and they've been wonderful to work with.
Really excited about that, and they have been wonderful to work with. I'm so glad to have met them face-to-face at Heritage Con. That was wonderful because they sure, they're in Canada too, but they came a lot further than we did.
Yes, they did.
And I hope it was worthwhile for them, and I hope things keep moving in the right direction, and hopefully we're going to scratch each other's back and make that a reality for both of us with their coming on to support kind of our peripheral, our shorts. They're going to be the primary sponsor of this thing, 12-minute Modelsphere, and our model show shout-outs, and probably our vendor spotlights when we get around doing a few of those again.
Good. Well, good.
Well, on the vein of Kit Mask, we want to announce that they're putting out a discount code for new customers, which is really great. They're offering 15% off the first order for new customers. And the discount code is Mojo15.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
That'll become a regular in their ad going forward, so folks don't forget. But if you've never used Kit Mask before and you're into aircraft and you dig canopy masks like Kentucky Dave does,
yes, absolutely. Well,
and I do too now. I can't imagine. Honestly, I think the E16 was the first successful canopy mask I've ever had.
I completely understand. Yes,
and I built a lot of planes as a kid.
Nothing changed my game as much as using pre-cut kit masks as far as canopies go.
So Mojo15, folks, all strung together. MOJO15.
Well, Mike, I got to tell the folks that I'm kind of flattered that of today, of all days, you would choose to spend your time recording a TMM with me, because this is kind of a special day, isn't it?
Yes, folks, it is my birthday, May 1st.
Well, congratulations, as Neil deGrasse Tyson would say, congratulations on making another circuit of the sun.
Well, it's not quite as fun as it used to be, Dave.
Yeah, I know, because when you were 12 years old, you got wrapped presents and there were model kits, and you were excited and you grabbed them and you immediately went down and started building them.
Well, that and my homies Hugo Chavez and Fidel Castro used to hold some banger parades for me, and that's kind of gone by the wayside now.
Well, but we're kind of happy about that. Let's be perfectly honest.
I miss the parades, man.
I hope you had a good day, and I'm glad you're on here this evening recording a TMM with me.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Well, Dave, it's May. We got a new month, and we always start this off by where we've been and where we're going. I'm not sure we went anywhere in April, did we?
No, I don't think we did. We obviously, Heritage Con was at the end of March, and we did not go anywhere in April, but to our yards to cut constantly because temperatures came up and we got rain and the grass is
here we are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But at least we've got something coming up in May.
We do. We've got a big one coming up in May. Why don't you lay into that a little bit?
We are going to AMPS in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, May 15th through 17th. It is the AMPS National Convention. As listeners will remember, Mike and I went to the National last year in South Bend, Indiana, and had a great time. And so we decided immediately. I don't even think we had left South Bend when you and I both decided, oh yes, we got to go to AMPS again next.
Yeah, it's got to be on the regular again, like it used to be back in the day.
Back in the day, when you and I were doing those drives to Havre de Grace. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, a lot of our friends and listeners have already contacted us, told us they're going to be there, looking forward to seeing us. We're going to have a table. We're going to hopefully get a lot of socializing in with everybody, because, again, that's one of the best things about contests. You love to look at the really awesome models and be inspired, but the best thing is getting to see and talk to people that you may have interacted with only over the internets.
That's true, and I look forward to seeing everybody. And in fact, Mr. Schaefer is organizing another meet and greet off-site on Friday, so that was fun last year. It's going to be fun again. He did the one in San Marcos, too.
Yes, he did, and the one at South Bend last year was particularly good. He did
we kind of overwhelmed that place. But,
yes, we did. Well, but I don't think they complained. I mean, I think they probably made out pretty darn well out of the thing.
Well, they did. I think late arrivers didn't quite get the same thing out of it as the others did, but hopefully that's been under advisement since then, and it's going to be fun. We'll see what happens, and whatever happens, and we appreciate that getting set up on our behalf because it's a lot of fun.
Well, in addition to that, we've got to record 2 episodes, don't we?
We do. We've got 2 coming up, Dave.
All right.
In May, we've got episode 140 and episode 141. And episode 140 is going to deal with just kind of a general discussion on the 3D print landscape. Now, not in the sense of designing and printing yourself, but the stuff that's offered for sale. 3D printed kits, full models,
right?
Accessories, and, a little bit on how to deal with those, the idiosyncrasies of them, the appeal, and what would be the antithesis of appeal?
The appeal and the fact that you still have to be careful. It's a very young industry, and so there are companies popping up every day, and you never know what you're going to get.
That's right. Pig in a poke.
Pig in a poke.
So that is episode 140. And then, as we've been doing, the other feature episode of the month is going to be a shop talk. And the last one was really good. We got a lot of good feedback on the last shop talk with Mr. Inch High Guy.
Yep.
Episode 141 is going to be a shop talk. It's a little uncertain right now, but we're hoping to have Evan McCallum, Mr. Panzermeister 36, on for the shop talk in the third chair. And hopefully it's going to be talking about his experience in his recent European trip with his friend Michael and their attendance to the Motion show in Hungary. So looking forward to that, because we covered that a little bit last year.
Yes, we did. And
with Adam Coleman.
Yeah, you and I got to get a little bit of behind the scenes because Evan was DMing us and sending us pictures from the show and from his trip to Europe. So I'm really kind of looking forward to sitting down and talking with him at length about what it was like.
So, Evan, if you're listening, we just signed you up, brother. Well, Dave, the dojo's been where it's at of late.
Man, I am telling you, ever since a couple of weeks before Heritage Con, the dojo has really just taken off. We're adding about 100 or more new members every 3 to 3.5 weeks. We're up right at 5,300 members.
And you're slicing that thin. You must be paying attention.
I'm looking at that because all of a sudden it has just taken off, and I think we've reached some sort of critical mass because we're really getting a lot more members. We're getting a lot more posts, and we're getting a wide variety of stuff. Everything from completed models to in progress to, interesting questions about, particular aspects of a project or a future project. Lots of great photos, old photos getting posted with interesting items in them. And it's exactly what I think you and I wanted it to be, a community of like-minded modelers who are enjoying the hobby, and they're sharing the hobby with the other members of the community and also using it as a resource. I know Inch and Jim have posted some book reviews. I've posted 1 or 2 as well. And, it's becoming so much more. And I've got to say, I try and be on there a couple of times a day, and I'm just enjoying the heck out of it.
Well, it's a lot of fun. I'm on there in fits and starts. I'll have several good days in a row, and then it kind of mirrors my workbench activity.
Yes, mine too.
So if I'm not posting, I'm not building. So folks, help keep me honest.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, folks, that's May. We got some good stuff coming, and we really hope you tag along and enjoy it with us. And we look forward to seeing everybody who's going to be at the AMPS convention middle of the month. And Dave, we'll see you soon, man.
See you soon. Can't wait.